INFERNOBLEKNIGHT. I've just gotten some of the coolest support I've ever seen in an archetype. Let's check it out. What's going on, it's your boy JP, and we are here with the live reaction analysis whatever video of the INFERNOBLEKNIGHT from Dune, the new INFERNOBLEKNIGHT support, which was revealed a few days ago. And I'm just gonna say right now, I just got back from an interstate holiday. The very first day I got out, I checked Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization and I seen INFERNOBLEKNIGHT support, and I was like, you for real? I'm not gonna be able to do a video on this until I get home. So we'll say I quickly read over it just for an idea. I remember it was very good. But we're here for the live reaction now. Just saying I'm sick. I got sick on the holiday, so that sucks. That's why I sound a little bit weird. But yeah, so let's get into the support. It's so very, very good. INFERNOBLEKNIGHT Risardato. Interesting. Level 1, 500 attack warrior. Very nice artwork. I love the armor on that guy. You can only use a first and second effect of his card's name once per turn, only once a turn. Number 1, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard. Special summon 1 level 4 or lower fire warrior monster from your hand as a tuner. So it's not even an INFERNOBLE card, it's any fire warrior. Very generic. And notice it says from grave as well. So if you summon this guy to go into a Zod in a brick hand, you can bring him back, or you can banish him. You can do multiple things. That's very interesting. Number 2, if this card is no more special summoned, you can target 1 level 4 or lower fire warrior monster in the graveyard except himself. Special summon it. So you cannot special summon monsters first turn except warrior monsters. Sorry for someone heard noises, so I started a little bit. I just want to say, you can special summon itself, right? So you can special summon himself and then gain the special summon effect. You can target 1 level 4 or lower and special summon it. That's really cool. So off of him self in the grave, you can get a +2. Kind of reminded me of Tellarknights a little bit. But yeah, that's a nice little combo. And then if you normal summon him, target 1 level 4 war in your grave, special summon it. So I forget, is it Urgia? You bring back Urgia, send another one to grave. That's a loop. Does it not say except a turn it was sent to the grave? It doesn't. So if you summon this, bring back Urgia, Urgia sends one of these guys from deck to hand. You can special summon another one. And then you can just really just set up a whole loop. And then when they get banished, you can shuffle them back into the deck with Magius and effects. That's really cool. That's a very, very good setup card, and the fact that you can special summon another one for free is amazing. I've been saying INFERNOBLEKNIGHT needs something like that, so that's so good. INFERNOBLEKNIGHT Turpin. Let's have a look at his artwork. Blue fire katana. Very pretty. Level 4, 1400, 1700. So it's a little bit more of an offensive one compared to the other ones. If you control a monster equipped with an equipped card, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. But special summon from the grave, vanish when it leaves the field. That's amazing. I've been saying this deck needs more recursion. There's the recursion. Same with this one here. That's amazing. All it takes is an equipped card. You should always have an equipped card with his deck. So, hold on. If you summon him, it's a level 1 tuner. Equip him with something. Bring out this guy. Synchro often. You can use the equipped card that special summons one. You can go into an easy level 9 like that. Sorry, I'm sick. My memory's a bit bad right now, but I'm sure you know what I'm on about if you play this deck. So that's really good. This card is in the grave. You can target 1 warrior monster you control. Equip this card to that monster you control. Wait. If the equipped monster is used as a synchro material, you can train it as a tuner. Okay, that's cool. I was kind of thinking, what's the point in this? use it to like activate Charles, but nah, that's cool. You can treat it as a tuner, so you have tuner access no matter where you are. You can special summon himself and then treat something as a tuner. Now that's pretty good. I like that. Very nice card design. These two cards alone are very big staples for the deck. Angelica, Princess of the Noble Arms. Synchro, Fire Warrior, level 5, 12, 24. Okay. You can only use this card's first and second effect. Effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can add one card that mentions INFERNOBLEKNIGHT, Emperor Charles, or one Horn of Oliphant from your deck to your hand. There's got to be more cards that mention him in this new support, because I can't really think of any from the old ways of support. Oliphant, yes, but the other ones, no. So special summon, you can add one. Yeah, I don't really know if that does too much right now, but that's cool anyway. Number 2, when a card or effect is activated that targets this card, or when this card is targeted for an attack. A card or effect is activated that targets this card. So, an equip card? Or Charles? When this card is targeted for an attack, quick effect. Send one Fire Warrior monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, banish this card until the end phase. And then you can special summon one Roland monster from your deck or extra deck. That's very good. So you use an equip card on this card, and INFERNOBLE Arms. You tag it out. The INFERNOBLE Arms triggers. You either special summon something, or you can search something. Special summon Roland. Roland gets you a search on the end phase. You bring it back, you can synchro, or you can use the other cards as synchro. This is not a bad card. I don't mind that at all. Let's look at his artwork. And it's pretty. Ah man, I'm feeling sick just speaking this much. Okay, Charlemagne. No INFERNOBLE. Very, very nice artwork. I like that a lot. It's very pretty. Fire Warrior, Link 1. So that's probably like one of the highest attack Link 1s in the game. 1 level 9 INFERNOBLEKNIGHT, Emperor Charles, equipped with an equip card. I remember this guy's effect, that's why I'm not freaking out like at those stats, because that's pretty mad, like for a Link 1. If this card is a Link summoned, you can target one INFERNOBLEKNIGHT for Charles in your graveyard. This card's name becomes that monster's original name, and replace this effect with that monster's original effects, and then equip it with this card as an equip spell that gains 500 attack. So you're gonna immediately get the popping effect and the free 500 attack. The second effect's a big one. Once per turn, when a spell, trap, or effect is activated, quick effect, send one equip spell from your hand all face up on the field to the grave from your hand as well, so it's pretty good. Negate the activation if you do destroy the card. So it's a Charles with a negation. Charles is already a good card with a negation on top of that, very good. And it's a Link 1, so you can go from Charles, link it up, get the effects, and then you can bring back Charles with resurrection effects, so we can have 2 big boss monsters. This is very cool. They're very much pushing this Charles to be like a boss card, and it's quite nice. INFERNOBLE Mom's Almus, same effect. When this card is equipped to a monster, you can equip one in when this card is equipped to a monster, you can equip one INFERNOBLE Arms, equip sword from your deck to or your graveyard to an appropriate monster you control, except itself, and destroy this card. So it's a recycle. Or your deck. Okay, so it's like a searcher. If this card is sent to the graveyard because the equipped monster is sent to the graveyard, target one. Okay, you can tag on Fire Warrior that is banished from the grave, add it to your hand. I thought I was going to say special summon it, but adding it to your hand is also interesting. So look at the artwork of this. Nice little katana. Noble Arms Museum. Oh, Fire Warrior monsters you control get 500 attacks. What makes this generic for Fire Warriors? That's kind of cool. Once per turn, you can pay 1200 life points, add one Noble Arms card from your deck to your hand. Except itself. 1200. I wonder why 1200 is a thing. I noticed that's 1200. This has 1200 attack. I remember other Infernoble stuff having 1200, so curious. Might just be because she's of the Noble Arms, so it's something to relate to her. But you can search any Noble Arms card. So you can search the Noble Arms Chalice, whatever it's called, and then search another card to deck Finn. That's pretty cool. 3 effects for 1 equip field spell. I like how a lot of these newer field spells search something. Number 3, once per turn, if you applied this card's second effect is 10, target 1 Noble Knight monster card in your spell and trap card zone, special summon it. So you search one, can target 1, special summon it. If we go back to this guy, you equip Charles to himself, so you can then special summon another Charles. If you did not control Emperor Charles activation, you cannot special monsters for the turn. Okay. Once per turn. If you search another copy of itself, can you use it? I think you can. I think you can just keep searching yourself, paying life points and playing it again. That's crazy. And then assuming you have access to Charles, you're going to end up with this and regular Charles, which leads me to believe, theoretically, this guy isn't a once per turn either, right? No, it doesn't say can you link someone to once per turn. So theoretically, with all this new support, because this is a level 5, with these 2 cards as well, and they're like effects to make things tuners, you get this. You summon or you search something that mentions Charles. This mentions Charles. Add this to hand. You add another copy to hand. You special summon Charles. You link it to another link Charles. Link Charles adds Charles. And then you special summon it. So you end up with 2 links and 2 synchros of the Charlemagnes. That's insane. Unless I'm just misunderstanding it, that's pretty cool. So look at this card's artwork. Cool. And a trap card, the epic poem of Charles. How many times have I said that word in this video? Once per turn. Mental. Reveal 1 Noble Arms equip spell in your hand, and if you do, special summon 1 INFERNOBLEKNIGHT monster from your deck or hand. Then either equip it with the revealed card or send the revealed card to the graveyard. Interesting. It's not a continuous trap. You can banish this card from your grave, target 1 Charles you control, equip it with 1 Noble Knight monster from your hand or deck as an equip that gives 500 attack. Okay, not bad. I don't know. Special summon 1 Noble Knight monster from your hand or deck. The artwork's very nice. That's really cool, little plushies and everything, but I feel like I'd just rather run that other Noble Knight card because of you special summon 1 and then you can banish it and special summon another one. And then there's Charles getting a reprint soon as well. All in all, I think this artwork, the artworks are insane, the effects are insane. The only one that's half disappointing is this trap, but it's still quite nice. Be a nice side deck card at least, and the artwork's really good. This is amazing. This is cool. I don't know if it's necessary, but it's very cool. Amazing. You're definitely playing this. Definitely playing this. Definitely playing these. But mostly these 2 and this change your deck. Even if we only got this card here as a support card, the deck would be insane. But the fact we got this as well on top of this changes the deck. Anyway, I'm feeling really unwell, so I'm gonna edit this and upload it real quick. Anyway, hope you enjoyed and I'll see you later.